welcome to Lights, Camera, Texas. I'm your host, Billionna Reyes, and I'm here with the lovely Lilly Bankston, who owns and has founded Bankston Talent Agency. So how long have you been in Austin or in Texas?
I've been in Texas all my life, and I moved to Austin about 3.5 years ago, I'd say. 3.5, 4 years ago.
What made you want or have that mindset that I want to be a talent agent?
Got it. So, being an actor was really fun. I had my fun being an extra, being a principal, for commercials. I did some films, but in the end, I think things kind of settled down when I got married. Yeah. So when I got married, also that's why we moved to Austin. My husband got a job up here in Austin. So yeah, I just kind of settled down. Got more into the admin work. I wanted to help the actors more. I think it was just a different chapter in my life.
So what areas do you represent in the U.S.? Is it just Texas? Is it worldwide? Like, where at this point in your agency do you represent?
At this point right now, I cover auditions in Texas, Louisiana, and New Mexico. Okay. In the future, I hope, it's weird, I hope to, the next step, I'm hoping maybe Toronto, which is interesting. Canada. Yeah, Canada. So that's a thought, but that's a conversation that will happen in a year.
Okay. What is your interview process at Bankston Talent? Like, from when the client or from you decide you want to bring the client in?
Well, it's different for each person that I meet. When there is veteran talent, maybe somebody who's already been represented before, it's very simple. I just talk more about them. I'm very relationship based, so I just want to see how they are just in a casual setting. So yeah, it's really just getting to know them. I've seen their resumes, I've seen their reels, I've seen their headshots. Most of the time when they've been represented already, everything is great. So it's really just getting to know them. I don't want to say, I guess, kind of like a first date kind of thing. Just like, so tell me about yourself outside of acting, like let me know. So it's a little easier for them. When it comes to newer talent, when I know that they're new in the business, that's when my meetings are a little longer, because that's when I explain everything as much as I can on what this business is like.
When you first meet an agent, how should you dress?
Okay, so I'm sure every other agency is different. For me, casual is fine. Yeah, I mean, they could just come in a t-shirt and jeans, because in the end, I'm like, it's just a casual meeting.
What are some myths about a talent agency?
Myths. I mean, I don't know if it is the same thing of going back to, actors, thinking that once they sign with an agency, I don't know, does that come along the same lines as the myths? Yeah, once they sign with a talent agency, they'll become famous overnight. That does not happen. That doesn't happen.
It's hard work.
It does take hard work.
And networking.
Exactly. Hard work and networking is where it's at. Another myth is, I don't know, I guess, if some people think that talent agencies can be a little hard, like maybe a little strict, like, man, that talent agency's mean or whatever. In the end, I think it's just that with talent agencies, we want you guys to succeed. We're representing you, and if you succeed, we succeed as well.
So what skills that stick out on a resume that you look for?
Something that I really like is theater experience. I feel that theater experience really does go a long way. You know how to follow instructions, which is important in the industry, and you also know how to memorize lines, which is good in the industry. And of course, film experience is always great. I mean, that's what you're coming in for. We rep for commercial and film experience, so film experience is really good. And also, just in the Texas market, I do like seeing if anybody is a singer, or if they know any musical instruments, or if they're an athlete. And also if they have improv experience, that is very helpful, especially in both commercial and film, but I was going to say, even when you go into auditions for commercials, improv is really good to have.
That's all we have for Lights, Camera, Texas. I'm Billionna Reyes, and this is Lilly Bankston.
Bye.
Bye.